These are Apex's greatest players of all time. You decide who's the king of Apex. Clip number 28 might end the debate.
Imperial Hal, okay, back when he was on TSM, M&K.
Okay, this is a long time ago if he was on M&K. He's been on Roller for, I think, 2 years.
Oh, that was clean.
God.
Hal, definitely a contender for a GOAT.
Like Hal, obviously, arguably the GOAT of Apex.
Yeah, he's
I think
the
a lot
guy.
of people's GOAT. By, I think, the most compelling metric, he has the highest earnings of any player. He's made the most money competitively.
And I would argue, like, stream content creation wise,
I think he also has the highest stream numbers.
Yeah.
So like,
in every video
obviously.
game, there's usually one big guy, and I think Hal is that guy for Apex. Timmy, there's no audio on this one, but Timmy is a GOAT of sorts. He has done some crazy like gained the Apex pred in one stream. That was electric. I remember his stream had like 100,000 concurrents.
Yeah, and Timmy also, I think, like, recently, I think has like a very strong argument. I think, like, as it went on, because, you know, he was just like a small pro in the beginning, but like he is now signed to like 3 different orgs. Yeah, like Red Bull, 100 Thieves, disguised at one point, now on Moist, with like the solo to pred and the solo to everything, the most damage game. Like he keeps on like reaching new heights in the game. So I think there's a big argument for Timmy being the GOAT as well. I think Asu's the opposite of Timmy. I feel like, and he's like the early days like GOAT.
Yes, absolutely. He has that like Asu like swagger style in his gameplay.
I feel like he spawned like a whole army of like Asu likes, not only in Apex.
Absolutely. How about Watson? Huh?
Dude, I love Watson.
Dude, I've seen this clip. I love this clip.
This is when he got ALGS MVP.
Yeah. I think Watson is a perfect example of like, even if you don't hit gold, you know, get gold, get first place, whatever, you can still walk away from a big tournament as like the most well-known, recognizable person. Like his streaming career like skyrocketed from this, which I find honestly very impressive.
Yeah, and it's like effort on the content side is so cool.
Fade, wow. He is a GOAT. But I feel like Fade is probably one. I don't want to say he's newer to Apex because he's been around for a while. But I feel like he's definitely like one of the more, I hate using the word recent, but like within the last few years, he's really become a massive person on YouTube and on Twitch. You know?
Yeah.
Like before Fade, I would say
I think Fade is. I think Fade is a lot of people's GOAT.
Absolutely. Yeah. People got inspired from him. Everyone wants to be like Fade.
Talk about spawning imitators.
Yes.
I mean, Fade is like that guy now.
Absolutely. Who is this? Jen?
So
what do you think about Jen?
So like Jen Burton, I feel like you know not as much about.
I don't.
I feel like he's like considered one of the first people to like master controller.
Really?
Like I remember really early on people talking about like, oh my god, you gotta try Jen Burton's like ALCs, which is like custom controller.
Damn, he's
settings.
so consistent.
And he is a monster. And similar to Hal, like he has won, I think, the similar amount, if not more, like lands
and
as Hal.
Similar to Hal, they both got hacked.
That is true. Dude, that is kind of like a level of like being a GOAT. Is you need like haters. You need like a certain amount of like people trying to take you down.
Absolutely. All right, we got Hal again. This time on controller. So Hal on controller versus Hal and M&K.
Yeah.
Who do you prefer?
More of a GOAT?
Yeah.
Dude, I prefer M&K Hal.
M&K Hal.
But Roller Hal is way better.
Really? Okay. Yeah.
Hal was not a player who benefited from M&K. But he's a player that benefited a lot from the consistency of Roller. He's so like not flashy. Hal. He's like
very, very, very methodical, like cut, dry, clean.
Yeah. He just plays a clean like utility Apex.
Yeah.
You knew I was gonna say that, huh?
Well, speaking of MNK, like input, like Timmy's always been on an MNK,
right?
So.
And and look at how much he just like suffered for like that one miss. Like,
well,
that probably would have been a hit.
He's still on them.
Yeah, but he's incredible.
Yeah,
at mouse and keyboard, and that also allows him to play games like Valorant. So to me, like Timmy's like a gaming.
That's true.
Goat, you know, like
that's true.
How many people can be at
didn't
near
Timmy
pro level?
Didn't Timmy literally get nominated for best like Valorant streamer?
Yeah, he won.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, he won best Valorant streamer.
All right, here we go. Back to Ace. Ace sadly doesn't play too much Apex anymore. I see him on like MOBAs and stuff, which, you know, good for him, playing what you want.
Yeah, he wasn't gaming for a little bit.
We do miss him.
Wasn't streaming for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Dude.
But him and Dizzy, who were like part of that like first class.
Yes, Gen 1.
Apex,
Gen 1.
They like burned so bright. I feel like they burned out so bad. I think his Watson. This is Watson. I think he's held the highest rank for the longest out of all these people.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah. He's like, yeah. Fate doesn't play ranked at all.
True, but I think they all have their own like wheelhouse, right? Like,
yeah. Oh my god,
this is so disgusting. This is so disgusting. Not to kind of compare them, but I feel like Ace and Fade kind of like strike similar like types of viewers, like sort of flashy pub play, which I think is honestly really fun to watch. Dude, he just doesn't miss. Just doesn't miss.
Unreal.
You know, I'm curious to see if like other controller goes. Dude, he's creaming his pants. All right.
I like Jen a lot.
Hal on MNK again.
Oh, really? It's kind of like changing. I feel like we got two Hals. Within you are two Hals.
I mean, he was still pretty nasty on MNK, honestly.
Oh, yeah. He was very, very good.
I'm kind of hoping to see, like, Verholst on this list.
Patience. Dude, I know. I feel like this is honestly, like, arguing the list. I think you could argue about Nicewig. You can argue about Verholst.
Mm-hmm. I think Timmy, obviously very impressive. Ace, very impressive. But I think seeing like a Nicewig clip, even a Daltouche clip, because I feel like those guys were like early adopters of controller as well. Specifically controller on PC. I remember there was like a lot of discourse back in the day where people actually thinking controller was the weaker input. And they're like, dude, like you should check out like this PS4 god. His name is Daltouche. Like he's trying out PC lobbies. You know that?
I remember people said,
dude, what? Oh my god, dude.
Dude, I can't even I'm like nauseous. Dude, people said, like, wow, these guys are like swapping to like PC, like get ready to get right. Then that's so funny. Like now that we know that like aim assist has been nerfed,
right?
And like just how strong the input is, like they could totally hang, if not surpass.
Absolutely.
MNK. So it's just so funny, like looking back, like, oh man, dude, like welcome to the Thunderdome, and they did amazing. They did amazing.
Yeah, they shit on everyone. And it's gotten to a point where like, yeah, you kind of have to be like a Fade on MNK to like really like compete in like these like pubs full of like you know, controller players where it's all mixed and stuff. I think Fade types are the only type of players that controller players kind of like have trouble against.
Yeah,
like just high movement, flying everywhere, and then you can't like really track as easy.
Dude, he's like even fighting like Fade likes. I feel like these guys are moving really well on the zipline.
He has a lot of disciples. He has a lot of imitators.
Yeah, he's just doing a little lesson.
Right, a lesson. He's teaching them. Right. A masterclass on zipline debauchery. So I experimented with a little bit on controller. I'm horrible on controller, but it's giving me appreciation on clips like this, where it's like, yeah, dude, his drift stick, it's pretty crazy.
I got one. Nice. Can we get the kitten?
Oh, remember when Hal played with TSM? I miss the boys.
Right, you mean FTX? Oh, I remember when FTX was like,
dude, remember illegal? When FTX like embezzled like billions of dollars from like.
Dude, what am I even looking at? Honestly, this is impressive. He can see through all that visual clutter on MNK. Wait, is he on MNK?
That clip, I thought he was roller.
Yeah, okay, that explains it then. Dude, no way he's doing it to him. Dude, with the freaking shield battery cancel.
Oh my god, he hit the heel.
That was very Asuian, you know, kind of like the flashy wall bounce 360.
Oh my god, remember the Mastiff hit that hard?
Yeah, dude, this guy had Exodia. Do you see that? Dude, look at this old menu.
Yeah, I miss it.
Yeah. Dude, he's playing with the original NRG crew as well. Look at that, Dizzy, Moore.
Oh wow.
Dude, what's Moore been up to? What the hell?
I think he plays something else.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
dude, the gold armor was way too strong.
Yeah, and didn't it stack with lifelines fast or no? Maybe
yeah,
it
I think it did.
Maybe it did. I'm kind of fuzzy on that. It's crazy. Dude, bubble fighting, and he's not even opting to use the master for that.
Who is this?
Man, those were the days,
dude,
man.
NRG did not have that kind of consistent success, though.
But yeah, like we were talking about, like the other sort of like famous people in Apex. Yeah, I feel like Nicewig probably could have made this list because he definitely like,
dude, now like his like rise and continued rise. Like, dude, during the esports World Cup, I think he had 88,000 viewers.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
so I think
that's not really a number that Apex sees too often.
Absolutely. And like sometimes the B stream is like not too far behind like the main like play Apex stream.
The B
or
stream
surpasses, you know?
Yeah, the B stream consistently surpasses.
Dude, it's crazy.
So I think Nicewig is absolutely like currently in a position to call himself the GOAT.
But I feel like he's a GOAT in a different like way.
Oh
right?
yeah, it's definitely like, yeah, of course it's different.
I mean, let's put it this way.
These are all players, and he's like a spectator.
Right. Well, wait,
like
didn't he like sign to
commentator.
something? Wig?
Yeah, he's in 2 orgs.
He's
it's
in
so
2
funny
orgs.
to me. It's so funny to me that like everybody used to want to be in an org, and then like orgs kind of fell out of favor, and now like yeah, he's on 100 Thieves and Riddle.
Right, but
it's like a North American and a Japanese org. Like so sick.
But why is he on the other org for? Do you know?
Just content again. Just more content.
What?
Yeah, one's North American, one's Japanese.
How are you about to be on 2 different orgs? I didn't even know like how that would make sense.
I mean, he just has all their sponsors, and as long as there's no overlap with sponsors,
it is crazy
good.
how consistent the rampage is. Just as a quick aside,
quick
aside, that was incredible.
It's not that consistent with me.
Yeah, I know. My rampage doesn't do that.
Dude, he's so like snappy then consistent.
Dude, that was a sexy shot. Sexy shot.
Dude, he's playing the thing that always stood out to me with AC. Well, I guess a lot of things, but it's so funny how he always plays with the freaking AirPods.
Yeah,
I feel like so many people are like audiophiles or like have nice headphones, and he's just like stock, which is such a flex.
Dude, he landed 2 of those. That was kind of nice. His Watson usually isn't too flashy, at least from what I've seen. Maybe he is off stream, or maybe I just don't watch enough his Watson. But see him do those little trick shots is kind of satisfying.
Yeah, it's cool.
Stand still. Oh, back when the Kraber would hit for 300 damage.
Yeah, for like a million damage.
Dude, that was a 319. That was another 319.
Dude, that's how the Kraber just used to be.
That's how it should be. That's how it should be.
It really should. It should be in pubs, yeah.
What was that? Dude, I'd even... Disgusting.
Oh
Disgusting.
my God,
dude,
Jen.
that's a no mag. That's a no mag car. These are no mag car, no mag R9.
Yeah.
Every single bullet connects. Incredible. Incredible. Who'd you say is your GOAT out of those?
Dude,
There's like also like 4 or 5 players we saw.
My GOAT, Kandyrew. No, I'm just joking. It's Zilbrad.
What the?
If you guys enjoyed that video, watch this one next.